so this is the horseshoe crab. It is a native species here in the Delaware estuary. This is a female. You can tell based on the front pinchers or the claws. So if it was a male, this first set here would be more like a boxing glove. They use those to grip onto the female during mating to be pulled up on the shore. So this is the female though. She doesn't have that. She has her front pinchers here, which allow her to put food into her mouth, which is right here in the center. We see all those bristles. So actually for them to eat, it's pretty cool. They'll put the food in and then they have to move their legs, kind of like if you had your shoulder blades and you'll push them together like that to get the food down into their stomach. Down here we have their book gills. So this is where their gills are. And so in each of these they pass water over them, oxygen is taken from the water, and then they can breathe. Now, on the back here, oftentimes people see the tail and they think that it's for protection against predators. But really what it is so that they can flip themselves over when they get stuck upside down. Because as you can imagine, underneath is where they're all soft and squishy. On the top, not so much. And so the tail allows them to flip from their back over into their stomach, their bottom again. They get stuck. Now in the back is where you're going to take and find the eyes. So there's there's eyes here and here. These are compound eyes. They're like the eyes on a fly. And then they have other ones along the center and then along the outside edge of the shell that allow them to sense kind of light and dark when they're in the water. Now horseshoe crabs are important for a couple of reasons. One is for their eggs. So the red knot, which is a migratory shorebird that travels from the Arctic all the way down to the Antarctic around Argentina, they come through the Delaware Bay each spring when these horseshoe crabs are spawning. And when the horseshoe crabs spawn, they come up on the beach during high tides, and the female will come up on the sand, and she'll have male horseshoe crabs holding on, and she'll lay the eggs and then pull them over for fertilization. Now those eggs are basically the snack and the food and provide most of the energy that the red knots need to migrate. So they come in each spring and just snack on all those eggs and then keep moving. So if you didn't have these horseshoe crabs, you wouldn't have those red knots here in Delaware that bring so many birders and other tourists to the area to see. But horseshoe crabs are also really important for humans. In the back here where there's the joint, if you were to actually put a needle through there, you would be able to get to their heart. And horseshoe crabs have a very unique blood. Unlike human blood, it's actually blue because it is copper-based instead of iron-based. And inside it has a compound known as limonous amebicite lysate, otherwise known as LAL. And so what happens is these crabs will be taken, they will be squeezed in half like so, and then some of the blood will be drawn. Once that blood is drawn, then they take that LAL out. Now the LAL is important because it actually acts as a indicator for bacteria in a vaccine, in a medicine, on a artificial hip, all of those. So yeah, that's the horseshoe crab.